Hey everyone, Praetun, and welcome back to the Darkest Dungeon. So, last time we really crushed a boss, like splush. So, what we're going to do this time is we are going into the weald with and kill the boss again, and kill not the boss. Like, I'm feeling very confident in that that is really possible. So, really nice. So, yeah, I swapped one of our one of our party members out, so the Vestal, mainly because if she wins, she will level up to 4, which is important for the future. So once we have some level 4 guys, we can do one of the level 3 boss battles in either Farmstead or the courtyard. So that's neat. Anyway, we have a similar party as before. Did do some upgrades as giving friend it bleeds. We are going out with this character for a change. I should upgrade weapons. Give me a second. So we have. No, wrong spot. Where is it? Blacksmith? Here. Yeah, just upgrades to second level. So, anyway, we are going in again. Grab a few shovels. Grab a pile of food. Grab medical herbs. And grab some anti-venom. And torches. I need to sell something, probably this. Sell the stone. Right. This seems alright, so we are going.
Simple folk are by their nature loquacious, and the denizens of the hamlet were no exception. It was not long before rumors of my morbid genius and secretive excavations began to fuel local legend. In the face of my increasingly egregious flaunting of public taboos, awe turned to ire, and demonstrations were held in the town square. The smell of sulfur and gunpowder hangs in the air. The war machine is close.
Alright, so yeah, the backstory is that our ancestors' friends hired the bandits to kind of get rid of annoying townsfolk. So, in case you thought he was maybe a nice fellow, no, he's not. The ancestors are complete bastard. Alright, so no question, it seems like there's a lot more stuff around. So... Oh no, maggots!
Executed with impunity. Another one falls. Gone, fiend.
Ah, must forward. Okay, that means I should have maybe had lunch? No. Well, doesn't really matter. Just need to do things properly. Oh great, we have dogs. Dogs are a pain in the arse, so they will just need to die quickly. Right, so yeah, this looks like a map where we need to camp at some point, so we'll see what happens then. Oh wait, that's... After roam skill equipped. Great. Oh well, at least we see it now and not when we face a boss, so I find it acceptable.
Destroy them all. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. A trifling victory.
Alright, so this is a much better thing. It doesn't really matter if she's in the second or the last one, so probably move this. This is probably better. So not so much. That's always nice to see. Boss is probably in the last room, I assume. Oh great, these bastards. Yes, sorry, just thinking a bit what the best course of action is. Oh, thank God, that's a nice resist. Okay, so yeah, marked and gives retribution, so that's a nice combination of skills to have. Yeah, just focus on killing people at a time. Yep, this will not do anything, that's nice. Now the question... Oh, can do it anyways, because nothing in front. Ah, alas, I had hoped this would kill the mosquito, but that was not meant to be. Now the question is... Yeah, this is probably a better choice. Even though Isaac can probably kill the mosquito with ease, the cyclone, whatever you call it, it's probably better to just kill it with other traits that doesn't have a lot of damage. Ah, of course, you get Crimson Cursed. Bloody bastards.
Decimated.
I really dislike Crimson Curse as a mechanic. Just
seize this momentum. Push on to the task.
At least we get some blood out of there, so that's something.
The light, the promise of safety.
Whistles. That contains loot. Ah, that's some solid stuff even. Kleptomania is really annoying. Anyway, one plan is to just go over here and rest there. I think the boss is in that spot. Unless we get some nice scouting ahead, but... Yeah, as you can see, we have a room battle with treasure over there, but... Not really either, so doesn't matter that much. Okay, we eat. We can take the eat with ease. Nice pile of loot. Oh, are those mushrooms? Trap. Yeah, this is probably the best thing to do. Right. What we have? Okay, so the plan is to try to get rid of the pack. I'm thinking now. Probably should aim for the hound at first. Yeah, the hound needs to die. That's just the most easy thing to do. The rest, like other guys, are a pain, but the hound is the biggest one. Probably should. Okay, so yeah, this is like very helpful because they will attack the mark target and he has to protect up. So well, the counter attack, and because he has a lot of armor, he will not suffer a lot of damage. Just kill this guy because he can do some debuff stuff, which is annoying. Just add some buff and attack him. He will aim for. He isn't. I expected him to aim for the without attack, but it doesn't happen. Ancient coffin. I think we use shovels for that. No, we don't. We just use stuff. Let's use the grave robot to rob graves. That's the perfect plan. Right, we get some more enemies. Surprise! Oh, this is not a strong competition to face. Yeah, he's marked, so the other two will do their special mark stuff. Which will do damage to, which will do a bit of damage, but probably can heal it out, and the counter attack damage is just very good to have. And if there are any dodges in there, then it's very nice, and especially those critical counters are great. So yeah, just nice. I should have used Pick. Pick would deal more because of the armor piercing. Oh well. That was a terrible misclick. Not that it matters. He's marked again. Random mark, counter, dies. Done. Okay.
Remind yourself.
Yeah, not do anything with these. They will probably spawn battles. So yeah, I don't like that. Okay, there's a lot of toes. Hunger. I have enough shovels, so I can just dig this away. Get some ectoplasm. Ectoplasm is not that terrible to face.
Decisive,
especially not if we get those crits. Maybe it will bleed. No, it doesn't. I misclicked again. I'm misclicking. That's annoying. He just dies because of counter attack. I can do that. What I think to do.
A brilliant confluence.
Yeah, great. I had hoped I could do this, so I could do a party heal. Oh, this is still comprehensive. Yeah, it is. Okay. Let's see, Retribution is still around for 2 rounds. So yeah, I'm going to protect the character to guard, just so that there will be more ways of what's it? Retaliation. Not. Oh, this is so many misclicks. I'll just die. Just die, please. Up.
This expedition at least
we take the gold. Success. We are out of stuff. We're going to use the holy water. This is the moment we are going to make a camp. And
A moment of respite.
I was meditating
Chance
for a
to
moment
steel
if
oneself against the coming horrors.
if I should do, what's it called? If I should do a cutoff at this point, but probably not. Thinking if I should feast or not, but I think just regular eat is enough. So let's see, what do we have? We have prey. Prey is good. Yeah, prey is good. It gives everyone a bit of protection for the next battle, which is great to have. Can pilfer for a shovel, which is nice. Weapon practice, just stack some buffs, and there's nobody left. Alright, so everyone is now buffed for like a bunch of 4 battles, so probably in one of the next battles we will
Darkness closes in, haunting the
backstabbed.
hearts of men.
ambushed. I'm surprised, not that this is the biggest trouble, it's just annoying. Ow, pity. And he gets diseased because reasons. Die. Okay, so as always the fun part is getting people back in action again. This is still the best. Yeah, please die because of stuff.
Annihilated.
Crit. Just do that buff thing. It's good. Ah, pity.
Impressive.
Alright, that of crits. A bunch of gold. Fine
These
with me.
nightmarish creatures
He
can
goes
be
back
felled.
and back.
They can be beaten.
He is going to eat a little so that he can. So he's back at full again. Alright, let's see. Will we meet the boss or not? Empty sacks. Dislike empty sacks. Not going to do anything with those. She should just focus, pick focus. Red.
A time to
Probably
perform
should.
beyond one's limits.
Probably should move him more forward now I think of it, but just kill him. That's better. Just thought I had this stunting, so which is nice.
Be wary. Triumphant
Bandages.
pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
I don't think. I was thinking, but I probably do need a bandage. From what I remember is that having a bandage is actually pretty useful. So this is the better setup. Let's see, is there anything in this whole tree? Poisonous sap. Oh, if I got something from that, I would be really annoyed.
A marvel of
Alright,
technology.
there we have the boss,
An
the
engine
Brilliant
of
8 Pounder.
destruction.
There are a bunch of parts to it. As you can see, we have regular bandits and the marksman. So the pounder does not do anything. We need to destroy it, but it doesn't really do anything. The marksman on the other hand is an absolute pain in the arse. He needs to die horribly. So yeah, like the pounder cannot do anything if the how do you say it? If the pounder, it's an object, so it needs to be loaded and stuff needs to be put into it before it can be used.
Masterfully executed.
Nice crit, nice crit. Yeah, as I was saying, needs to
Reeling.
crit.
About to
This
break.
is saying like it will call for reinforcements, which is always one of those pounders, always a marksman or whatever. Yeah, and he will deal just a lot of damage. So what I'm thinking is that we'll have the grave robber go all hunter duty. So.
Inspiration and improvement.
Yeah, going to do a bit of buffing, and then just kill the bastard. Yeah, and just focus damage on the pounder. It's almost it's the same style of. It's similar in style to the shields of the. It's men at arms. So that's interesting. Ooh, nice. Oh, thank you. Had to go wrong for a moment. So yeah, in the last battle we had to avoid damaging Wilbur, but that's not this time. Yes, because he'll deal more damage while guarded, so that's great to have. We'll keep calling for reinforcements. Reinforcements just almost the same.
A singular strike.
Keep throwing the daggers at trying to get reinforcements off. Yeah, she still deals a bit more damage. So stuff.
The ground quakes.
Get the counterattack up again. Crit heal of 10. It's not. Yeah, this is not
Grievous
the most
How
impressive battle. So yeah, he can only call for reinforcements. Probably should shift to just doing some damage. I think that's. While I would like to deal some damage, this is just the more practical way of doing things. And this is just
well struck.
This will not be the fastest way of dealing with this thing, but it's the easiest, because make no mistake, the pounder will do a massive amount of damage. Now he's really low, so just go for it. You bled on my vest coat! How can I?
Amongst the headstones.
How can I bleed? Somebody explain that to me. So this is the dark extension, so
Success so clearly.
I don't know, it probably can.
Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Okay, let's see. We have not really interesting stuff. So I'm going to drop these two and grab the alright. I'm just going to return. We killed the boss. We set the complex objective. Yeah. I think I next. So yeah, we get a bunch of stuff again. It's nice. Up in deeds, we get some level 4 and level 3, so it's really nice. Some of this is really nice. We do have one more plot character, so that's really that's a really pity.
I remember days when the sun shone and laughter could be heard from the tavern.
I'm pretty sure you imagined those days, but whatever. Alright, anyway, we have a lot of fun now. We did the huge great battle, so what I think we will do next time is to get a what's it? I think next time we will do a resource harvesting mission. Oh, she's just gone. Okay, I had hoped to do a resource harvesting mission, but that cannot be, sadly. But still, this is I think we'll do a short mission next time to level up a few of our lower tier characters, because doing medium missions wasn't that great. So just allow us to level up some guys. Oh, finally a Houndmaster. Really want a Houndmaster. Is there anyone we want to ditch for the Houndmaster? Not really. Oh well, we'll check out next time. Bye bye.